Hi, my name is Leslie Leline. I receive a lot of phone calls from parents asking how to help their child understand that when they see other children doing something, they can't necessarily do it. So, for instance, if a pre-teenager is at a friend's house and the parents there are letting the kids watch an R-rated movie, or if a middle schooler is at the beach with his friends and one of his buddies is allowed to ride his bike into the water. Or maybe a young child is on the playground and sees somebody else throwing sand. So when their parents tell them not to do that, they don't understand why Jimmy gets to do it and they don't. I ask them to explain to their children that all families have different rules, and that's okay. Every family has their own idea of what's appropriate, what's inappropriate. There's certain things, some families make their kids make their beds and some families don't. They're just small differences, and that's how the family operates. It doesn't offend anyone outside the family, and it works for that family. So then I would discuss the rules of your family. If it's not okay to ride your bike into the water because you worked hard to pay for your bike and you don't want it to rust, then that's just a family rule of your family. It doesn't mean any other family has to have that rule. But wherever you go, your family rules go with you. So just explain to your children that they can be with other kids, they can appreciate other kids, they can appreciate the differences in their family's rules. But wherever they go, their family rules go with them. So if the child is young and they're at someone's house and they're going to put on a scary axe murder movie, ask your child to call you up. You'll be happy to come get them. Or if they feel comfortable, they could say, could we watch a different movie together? Sometimes there's a family where the rules are just so far removed from your family's rules that then I would suggest saying to your child, you're more than welcome to have Jimmy come over here and play, but I'm really not comfortable with you going to their house because their rules are very different than ours. But he can come here anytime, and I'm glad that you're friends. So you're not taking away their ability to choose their friends. You're just helping them make wise choices and keep their family values and rules with them all the time. This would be tremendously helpful, especially if you can start at a young age, so that as they get older and are exposed to a lot more serious questions about what they're going to do and how they're going to behave when drugs and alcohol become part of their lives, if they have had a basis of practicing, oh, I see a kid throwing sand, but I know that in my family we don't throw sand. They'll have had some experience standing up for their own decisions, making wise choices, and taking family values with them wherever they go. So this is a great gift you can give to your children. And if they're teenagers and you explain it to them without judgment, you're not condemning another family, you're not saying anything negative, just that you have family rules that you believe in. This is why we believe in them. There's a reason not to ride a bike in the water. And then invite them to have those kids over to your house. Or to always call you if they're in a situation where they just don't feel comfortable handling it. I always tell them, let them use you as their out. Let them say, my mom won't let me, or my dad won't let me, or my mom just called and she's picking me up because we have to go to the dentist. There are moments in our children's lives, especially when they reach the teenage years, that some situations become very uncomfortable, and it's hard for them to stand up against a group of peers. And it may just be easier for them to say that you need them to come home because you're having a family get-together. And let them gracefully walk out of that situation. So I hope this helps, and have fun with your kids.